everyone, welcome back to FSL Solos ARAM Philippines. I always forget the name and it is a mouthful, don't know why. Once again, I'm joined by Tanya May. You can find us at our respective social medias down below. Not here, somewhere else. Well, what's your social media? I guess you have to
Tanya
share.
May.
Tanya
Wow.
May, right? Wow, you can find me at
Amazing.
FoodsLol on both of us are on Twitter, I think.
Yes.
Right. Don't flame me because I don't like KD and True Damage. But anyway, we do have the champion select. It's not a draft. It is going to be all randoms.
Yeah.
So look at the champions. We sort of discussed this already. Red team is the evil team against
Because the
blue team, which is
Teemo
Demacia.
and Shaco
Right.
and all the invisible things that could kill you.
Yeah, but Braum isn't evil.
Oh yeah, I mean Braum is completely wholesome,
I mean,
but
Thresh is evil, but
yeah. Well,
Jace
he,
is
he
just
took someone's wife.
yeah, Jace is just he gave it back though. Give it back. Fine. Give it back. It's all good. But blue team is Demacia, so they got that comp going for them.
Yeah, we see another Yasuo who can combo with Jarvan, so that's gonna be and Poppy too, right?
Poppy 2 with the dash and her ultimate is very, very difficult to time right because like after a split second they go
Yes.
untargetable.
Yes.
So not so much the ult but the E definitely and the W, the sit fast presence as well.
That's gonna be fun. So more combos for Yasuo. Unfortunately, even though we saw in the last game Yasuo and Nar, we expected them to combo a little bit more, but it didn't happen.
I mean if Nara's not in the game,
Oh well.
I mean if she's just not in the game, there's
yeah.
not much possibility of a combo there, right?
Yeah. Well, now there are more people in the game,
Right.
who hopefully will stay in the game, and a lot more combos. Yasuo also no Spirit Blossom this time.
So they lost the Sting game. They have Badlands Baron Rumble.
Ooh, Badlands. I don't even know what that skin is. Wow.
It's
Never saw it before.
Baron Rumble of the Badlands.
Very badass, have to say. Well, whatever the case is, it's gonna be up to Rumble to land a really good ult onto all those squishy champions on the red team.
Not feeling the best of your Poppy here. There aren't really many dashes that you can deal with. You got Thresh's follow up on the death sentence as well as Jace's to the skies and
that's right.
Braum has a dash, but he doesn't really use that around enemies. So we'll see how it goes.
When blue team definitely has to pay the tax, right? They have to buy the Oracle's elixir because
There's no way you don't.
it's so annoying to play against Shaco and Teemo.
Yeah, and they're both going Dark Harvest as well.
Evil, I tell you, evil. Look at all the evil faces on the red
Jace
side.
goes for the most
Yeah,
evil
yeah.
shit as well.
And yeah,
I mean, they're both evil because Demacia's evil.
are they?
Yes. Have you read the lore?
But they look so noble.
No,
Look
they're-
at how
but they're
noble they
evil.
look there.
They're evil. Poppy is fine because Poppy is adorable, but the rest of them are evil.
Well, we'll see which team takes the win for being more evil, I guess.
Yes, they're all evil, and we are on to the Howling Abyss. Praying for no server issues this time.
Yes, for sure.
Get that out of
Hopefully
here.
nobody gets disconnected either.
Don't
so-
say the word. It will
Oh,
make it worse.
oh, feels
Yes.
bad. Okay.
That is
I'll
trash.
touch wood now.
Yes, touch the. Is the table made of wood? I don't know, but I think it's plastic. Doesn't matter. The Thresh has an arcane comment, so yeah.
Actually, for Thresh and ARAM, sometimes you see them go the 80 carry kind of
Sure.
build. Attack speed, I don't know, but it looks like it probably isn't since it is a comet.
Wait, did Huna play Quinn last game?
Was it Huna who was on Quinn?
Maybe she just runs arcane comment and everything.
Because it's ARAM, and she's like, oh, whatever,
It's
just
arcane comment.
yeah.
Can't be bothered with changing the keystone. No slacking this time though. Both teams are gonna be on to about equal footing. Nobody's in the bush. The dragon lads. I forgot the name. What's dragon? What was Jarvan's weapon? It's
I just call it a javelin. That might not
Okay.
be right either, but it looks like one.
it has a name.
It does?
It does. In the law, it does have a name. I
Wow.
just don't remember what
You
it
are
is.
so updated with the law.
It's my department. Let's go. I'll try to think of it. It's like we'll see how it goes. Oh, we saw the split screen there. We are back. So
Yeah, bush control over to
Yeah.
red team.
Una's taking a bit of damage, but the Shaco boxes are the tax cannot be paid just yet. So Red team will have a bit of an advantage in terms of zoning for now. The death sentence will land onto the Yasuo.
Brom?
Yeah, fine, he's
Where-
fine. He's probably the wall came up on the wrong side, but he's fine. You know, both these teams don't really have damage early on, so it's just gonna be
Yeah.
like a wet noodle fight for a little while.
That's true. And I mean, as the game goes on, the question is, who's gonna be able to kill Garen, right? He's gonna be so unkillable in these ARAMs.
Yeah. If he gets a hit, Garen is just unkillable, basically. Just a pain in the bottom to deal with.
As expected, Shaco as well as Teemo are just going straight up AP. Jace going for the lethality build. So looks like the two supports will be true supports this game, Braum and Thresh.
Yeah, they're chilling, but the question then comes down once again to where does the damage come from? Like, obviously, you know, Teemo and Shaco. Shaco doesn't really do all that well in the late game because he get a hit early. Teemo's alright with the traps, but that's gonna be mitigated with the attacks later on as well, which just leaves the Jace.
Yeah, it's
Which
all on Jace.
isn't really the best carry. He's a shorter range than the traditional ADCs, just like Gnar is that we saw in the previous game.
And
So,
he's out of
yeah.
mana, by the way.
You have no
Yeah,
mana.
no mana.
You have no mana. But yeah, right now it's just gonna be a little difficult for Red Team. I'm not sure if I subscribe to the AD carry build for Thresh, but still, obviously this point is you go AD and attack speed on Braum, and he just punches people.
Oh,
with the door.
Braum?
Yeah.
Are you
Yeah,
sure?
you go crit Braum and you delete everyone. Please don't do that.
I see.
Please don't do that in solo queue. Please don't. Please just don't. Right? Anyway.
Also want to talk about how maybe some minus healing items need to come in because Garen obviously is gonna heal up from those bushes and staying still and
Wait, you mean you don't go? You mean you don't go Tear of the Goddess on Garen?
oh
I think that's like the core item, isn't it?
oh really?
Yeah.
I see. Really good insight here, Spoots.
Top tier analysis. Let's go. No fighting just yet though, so we're just sort of just filling time because
Yeah.
it's difficult.
And they
It's
don't have
anyway.
they don't have much damage. Everyone's looking for 6 and
Oh.
for the first
Ooh.
back at the least.
Yeah, that's basically what we're looking for. Red team with the 6 first. So the team mushrooms are going to be an issue. Blue team hasn't had the opportunity to back and pay the tax just yet. Ooh, that's a bit of damage. Oh wait, that's a shaky clone. He has no armor. The wind wall will block just about something. Last breath will come down. That is the blue team looking for an engage. The Cataclysm is there though, and it's going to be first blood going over to the Thresh. Equalizer will equalize that. Just about enough, but red team, they are the ones having to run away. The Shaco's trying to do what he can, but he has no damage just yet. Death Sentence will pull the Rumble under turret, but that's not just going to be enough to kill him. Will the Shaco be there, though? It looks like he will. The shutdown comes through, and it's going to be red team with the delayed ace.
That was a good equalizer from Rumble. Obviously, couldn't do that much in terms of damage. Yandris is not yet here. It's on the way though. Already bought the components for that on the first back. And I have to say, I mean, this Rumble skin just makes him look rather big, right? Like, it
Yeah.
feels like the hitbox is a lot bigger.
It's the evil Rumble skin. I mean, technically.
Yeah.
But these wind walls have been really good from SDEM. I think that's how you say it. SDEM. The wind walls have been great. Has blocked a lot of crucial death sentences and Shaco boxes over the past few. Well, not just fight, just skirmishes overall. Just overall in the game, right? So it's good to see that proper wind wall usage. You know.
Also, being a bit defensive. First item buy is a Merc Threats for
Oh, yeah.
Yasuo. And I'm surprised not prioritizing the Phantom Dancer. Looks like it might be Infinity Edge first.
Iceborne Gauntlet as well for the Poppy is unusual to say the least. I don't think you ever go Iceborne Gauntlet on the Poppy. But it does
Probably
give
on
her
Summoner's Rift, but...
not on Summer's Rift, right? Well, it gives her more damage, right?
Mhm.
Because of the Sheen. Well, how do you say it? The Sheen passive? I think that's how you say
Shin
it.
proc, I
Sheen
guess.
proc, I
yeah.
guess, yeah, fair enough. And also buffs up that tankiness that she does have.
But they don't have. I mean, okay, it's just Jade, so I expect that they would go for more magic resist after this.
Ooh, threading the needle with Thresh. That takes some skill to hit nobody in that group of 5.
You can see pings coming down. The blue side really want to wombo combo with all their ultimates, so they
Yeah.
have to wait for each other. I think that's wise.
I mean, I think that's their basic win condition, right? If you're looking at team fights, you want to focus in on the ultimates, the huge ultimates that blue team does have. Good call on the pings.
You can see a line of mushrooms already waiting. So red team want to lure them out.
Yeah, it's blue team. They're not falling for it. They're chilling. They know that the mushroom threat is there. They know that the box threat is there as well. They're just not falling for it. They're just gonna farm up. They're gonna wait to hit their power spike. They're gonna wait for the ultimates before they go in. And the death sentence lands onto the Poppy. It's gonna be disastrous for the blue team. They were doing so well, but they are going to die. That's 2 kills already. The Poppy and the Yasuo going down. Blue team, they cannot afford to continue. They cannot afford to look for the re-engage, as the threat of the mushrooms is still there.
I think Poppy's ultimate was not up yet that fight, so...
Oh.
Oh.
Oh. It's happening again! Oh,
Oh,
okay, we're back,
okay.
Alright, and if you saw in the chat, the Oracle's Elixir did get picked up by the Yasuo and the Poppy on the back. So, they should just about be alleviating the threat of the mushroom and the boxes for, I'm not sure how long it lasts, actually, 180 seconds, right?
I
Either
think
there or
so.
5
I
minutes.
actually don't
It's
really
either
know.
3 or 5 minutes, one of those. Nice win wall. Didn't block anything, but it's a win wall.
So I guess they're gonna have a lot of value from the oracles because it's gonna be clearing boxes as well as mushrooms.
They have to clear it though, I mean,
Oh.
yeah, if you know where it is and you still walk
Oh,
over it, which is
yeah.
definitely still a possibility, or if you get hooked over it like this Rumble is doing, and you get baited onto it like they're doing now, the Cataclysm is there, the final breath will come through as well. Blue team looking like the stronger ones in this engage as they are just dashing through the entirety of red team. They're gonna slay. Wait a minute, the Yasuo's is actually gonna be the one going down. Iconic She will not find anything on the backside of the fight.
I mean, even if they walk over it, right, Garen's perfectly happy to do so because he can just regen again. So
True.
he led the way and Jarvan saw the opportunity onto Teemo.
Yeah, I think that was a good engage actually, all things considered.
Definitely.
Looked a little sketchy with the start of the death sentence being knocked on.
Just reset, reset, it's fine. Yep.
Was that a flash for Teemo going onto the resetting Garen?
I call Worth.
Alright,
Okay.
we take those. Garen now has Black Cleaver as well. He's ramping up, right?
Yeah.
He's Garen. He's
Yeah.
going to be difficult to deal with later on either way. He's a brain dead champion. He does Garen things.
Yeah, more merc threats also on the side of blue team, recognizing that they really need it.
Ooh. Especially reverse sketchy. I mean, he has been landing good potential hooks. He's been fishing very well. It's just that Yasuo has been mitigating that very well as well. Now Myron's gonna pick up the kill onto Nebus on the Poppy. Not sure how that transpired. I think it was the poison. But blue team, they just can't walk out from under turret.
Also interesting that a lot of the players here took Ignite. You know, 2 on red side and 2 on blue side. It's not something you see commonly in ARAM.
No snowballs.
Yeah,
Garen
no,
has snowball, Yasuo has snowball. This is
yeah,
fair enough.
you expect Poppy maybe to have
Yeah.
a snowball as well, and Jarvan for that matter, so that they can engage better. But you know, he invested Flash, Cataclysm in that last fight.
Threading the needle once again. It's not much happening right now. It's just a bit of a siege, well, an attempted siege. I think blue team is doing pretty well in defending. I mean, it's not like red team has much ability to push anyway. They're not a very good siege team, and Ray Ray looks like he's just gonna go for the reset here.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Oh, okay. Garen's gonna get hooked up. This one they're gonna go in for. The equalizer will be used. Now Cataclysm in the backline. Oh lord, that was a lot of damage coming in from the Yasuo as well, but the Thresh will pick up the double kill onto the Yasuo. It looks like Nebus is going to go down as well. Shirokani is the last one alive for the blue team and is forced to just run away.
That was so unfortunate. The Rumble's ultimate equalizer was just not placed properly. Jarvan went in, Poppy also comboed, but equalizer was just off. It wasn't lined up. It was actually much further back. So I think it only hit like one person, right?
Yep.
Instead of the full combo.
And I mean, fair enough, it was a counter engage from the blue team, but it was the initial engage coming from the death sentence from the Thresh. And red team, they made the best out of it. They got a bunch of kills, they get the turret off the back of it. Well done, well played.
I want to see whether blue team invests in Aegis into Locket, because that would be very valuable against this team. Probably Poppy or even Jarvan could get it.
Definitely a possibility we have to look at. Oh, 4?
But I don't get it. Why is Poppy building more armor? I'm so confused.
It's lethality, Jace.
Yeah, but it's... What?
That's the only reason I can give you, by the way. It's lethality, Jace.
And so you ignore the Timo and the Shaco.
Timo, what's that? He's too short, I can't see.
Hey, Poppy is equally
Hi.
short.
Oh, that's true. He's scared of being kicked, right? He's scared of being kicked away. Alright, that's another death sentence, but they're on the tower, you're not gonna go for that.
Yeah, but it means that if Poppy goes in, they just melt her really fast.
And
Yeah,
never
look at the damage. Look at that's almost half health gone. Poppy,
about half,
you
yeah.
need to buy some magic resist.
it's not happening just yet. Let's check on the gold. Who has the most gold? Jace needs to back. Timo should
Shaco.
back as well.
Shaco hasn't
Oh,
died.
wait a minute, Shaco, 6,000,
Yeah.
hang on. Yeah, the Shaco is not gonna be doing much damage. Not at all.
So Thresh already got Locket. You know, going full support here. I think it's working out.
It absolutely is. Thresh is really good at threading the needle. Should become a seamstress?
Seamstress?
I'm not sure.
Yes.
But yeah, it's just a very slow, methodical gameplay. And as soon as I say that, the ultimate comes down. That's going to be Glacial. I forgot what the name is, but they're going in. And that is what's important. The Cataclysm is there. This is the textbook engage coming in from the blue team, or the re-engage rather. It looks like the red team are the ones finding the beneficial engage in the first place. And it's going to be a triple kill for this support building Thresh. It's not the best champion you want the gold to be on. The Shaco has still not died. Oh man, Rumble is going to be the next one on the menu. The play goes in the wrong direction, but the kill goes in the right.
Yeah, Yasuo went down way too fast that fight, and then after that Rumble was kind of like, oh no, I'm the only one who can do damage, and oh, it looks like the
He's
reset
gonna
is
die.
coming in.
It's happening.
Oh.
Oh no, he doesn't get the execute. Huna? Ah, well. There's going to be a bunch of shutdowns coming in from the blue team, but interesting about blue team is that they just reset, so they can't go back and buy anything yet.
Yeah, but here they can clear out all the mushrooms and
Jarvan
all
just
the yeah, well, whatever. Nobody saw that. It's fine.
Oh yeah, what? Nothing's happening. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh. Gotta be careful.
Don't do tax evasion, guys. Right now it's going to be a bit of a missing the Husky there. It's not good. And Braum is looking pretty tanky. You saw him just weather a bit of a storm there in the front line with the Timo. Chimkin Cubes running away as well. Blue team have to disengage just a little while, and I think red team have sufficient damage to look for something or another soon. TM.
Yeah, they definitely have the push coming in. So want to look at what Shaco bought. Lots of AP items. Luden's finished. Opted to go for the early magic pen.
Ooh, look at that poke damage from the Jace. Jeez.
Just gonna get the in hit for free, I guess.
They go in for this. It looks like the answer is yes. The Poppy with the ultimate will be used, but the Poppy just instantly gets shredded like you said. And it's going to be a 4v5. The hooks don't stop landing. The Thresh goes in. Now red team, they want to end the game right here, right now. Redemption will come down for the red team, and it looks like that it will be all she wrote, but they're under turret. Doesn't look like it will matter. However, it's going to be 4 people on the Nexus turrets. It looks like the Nexus will not be long for this. Well, the kill score is 12 to 24. It was a very, very textbook example of how to play an ARAM game if you are in Korea. We aren't in Korea though, which means we have to have a little bit of a fiesta at the end if anything. Nebus will go down, just petting the enemy team's KDA a little bit as them trying to do what she can. They actually might be able to turn this around actually, as the Garen is just doing Garen things. We brought this up. Garen's pretty busted in the late game, and it looks like they will just about be able to defend. Myron will be the next one going down, and I tell a lie, they're not going to end the game just yet. The kill score will just keep on climbing.
No,
We are an LCK yet.
They
nothing
didn't
to worry.
have the AD to end the game. You know, not enough attack speed. It's gonna be AP champions trying to hit a Nexus.
See, if Braum went full AD here, he will win this fight. I'm just saying.
You're giving viewers very sketchy advice.
I'm just saying, you should go full AD Braum in solo queue. Take it from me.
No, don't take anything from
Take it from
Smooths,
me.
no.
I built Tear of the Goddess first in ARAM.
On
Woohoo!
Garen, right?
Yeah, on Garen. That's like a
Yeah.
core item. I don't know why I hate so much. Obviously core item. Yasuo, you have Oracle's Elixir. What in the world are you doing? Snowball?
Well, even Braum has snowball, so he's playing a very aggressive Braum. You know, he wants to engage.
Yasuo, if he was AD, bro, he would win the game, right? Right?
No. And Timo has heal. Okay.
Yeah. He's evil. He wants to stay alive so he can continue spreading his evilness.
I don't understand Poppy's build though.
I don't think any of us understand Poppy's build, but I don't understand this fight either. It looks like blue team are the ones that are starting it off, but they are the ones that are getting melted right now. They're walking into middle of Timo Shrooms and Shaco boxes. Will they be able to do anything? Looks like the answer is no. Shaco's just basically ignored the entire fight, just walked straight at the Nexus, and it looks like that is finally going to be the end of this game. Fortunately, we're able to witness the end of this one. It's going to be 17 to 30. Red team picking up the win.
Congratulations to Red Team. Well played, you know, going for standard support builds and doing their job. They really played around the Jace very well. Maybe you can take a look at his damage later, probably the highest in the game. Unfortunately for blue team, they did not manage to pull off the combo. Again, we saw Rumble's ult just come out like right at the end of it, not together with Jarvan and Poppy. And Poppy's build, man, that gave me nightmares.
What is the build? Hang on, let's look at that build really quickly. It's Iceborne
Iceborne
Gauntlet,
Gauntlet
right?
and
Dead
Dead
Man's
Man's
Place. So the only MR item
Yeah.
is
Shoes. Yeah, the shoes.
and let's take a look at yes, that's nice.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's great. All right, fair enough then. Yeah. Well, stuff happens. Is there anything else you want to add at the end of this interesting game in this middle
It
of
is
this
definitely
interesting
Very
day?
interesting. Well, always take a look at your opponents, right? That's the lesson here. You don't just open the tab and build your recommended builds. You gotta see whether they're AP or AD and adapt from there.
That's fair enough. I mean, I still think, going armor into Jace is not the worst case in the world, especially when the Shaco didn't actually reset until like at the end of the game. So yeah, we it's a stylistic decision, shall we
Okay,
say?
everything is style, guys.
Stylistic
Yep.
decision. It's ARAM. You're here to have fun. It's nice to have a break from the playoffs race that is happening all over the world right now that I'm sure everybody's enjoying.
Yep.
But we'll be going for a short break. We will be bringing you the third game of FSL Solos ARAM Philippines. When we come back, special thanks to our sponsors Intel, Dreamcore, Yahoo, and Super Solid. And yeah, we'll be right back in about 5 minutes.